And we are live. What's good, people? Welcome back to the Peer Pressure Podcast weekly live show discussing all the essential topics, this time ahead of FPL GW26. And it is a double game week. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, as always, the wonderful King Kayman, who's flying after his week, which we'll get into. Kayman, why don't you go ahead and set a like target for us in this game week, this pod?
Perfect. Good evening, lads. Hope everyone's doing well. Both in FPL as well as in real life. That's the most important thing. Great introduction by Benjy. Light targets. Let's give another healthy 60 likes, guys. Healthy 60 likes.
Sweet. And we're also joined by SDT, the king of SDT right now. Overall, still number one, right, Starky boy?
No, yeah.
For now.
For now.
Stressful midweek coming for him. Cool. Just before we get into it, do check out our Peer Pressure Plus Patreon. First link in the video description. Make sure you subscribe to Kayman on YouTube and Stock on Twitter as well, if you are interested in that. Okay. We'll start with a little review. I think Stock was top of the pile this week. 94 points, Stocky boy. Weesh. Talk to me about Cole Palmer, bro.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was having the technical difficulty there. Yeah, no, it's a good week. Cole Palmer paid off massively. I was working and someone told me he scored a hat-trick before half-time. And I was just like, wow. Like, I just rushed to my phone the first chance I could. And I checked live FPL and Green Arrow was generational.
Generational. What a week. Thiago 5, JP 8, JP to Haaland. Did work out. You got the captaincy point, so it's a good start for the no Haaland gang. Yeah, we'll try to push on from here. The double game week. You got your triple Arsenal. Kayman, 86 points. Want to talk about your week, bro? Another Palmer captaincy.
Yeah, bro. I think this was the week that's been a long time coming. Like, I needed a big swingy week, especially with the captaincy. I've taken quite a few swings this season and I've missed. I'll be honest, especially taking on the Earl. It's never easy. Excuse me. To be honest, I didn't expect a hat trick. Like, I'm not gonna say and think that obviously I predicted or I thought he would get a hat trick. Obviously, I always knew that he had a ceiling to get multiple returns, but honestly, a hat trick blew me away. I expected a goal and an assist potentially. Looking at 12 pointer, but to get a 20 pointer, that's like you catch those, like, lightning in a bottle once in like every 2-3 seasons. It's just ridiculous. But this is just a reminder, like, this is the reason why we play FPL. The dopamine that you get, when your player scores, especially at that, you're a hat trick and not many people have him. You feel like, I love this game. You feel special. Let's just call it spade, right? And that's why I love this game. And that's why I fell in love with this game. And I forgot about it this season and I've been complaining and whining and saying I want to quit or whatever because of the season I'm having and how I'm not seeing many points and things like that. But this is just a good reminder for me. Okay, why did you fall in love with this game to begin with? In a moment like this, So yeah, man, over the moon. I was actually watching the Arsenal game at the time. Can you believe it or not? Right, when I saw Cole Palmer score a hat trick, I literally, because I think Zubimendi scored, I literally missed the goal when it happened because I was looking at my phone. I was refreshing it constantly, double checking, is that actually a hat trick? So it was just crazy. Just, oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah,
fantastic.
man.
I'm very happy for the boys. And I did end up landing my captaincy model on Cole Palmer this week. Just thought fixture was there. A little bit lucky with the pens. People can cry, but listen, we ain't paying cheap. We're paying top dollar for this guy, 10.4 million, and he gets the pen. So I don't want to really hear people salty because, you get what you pay for, and that's what we got realistically. So yeah, it's a good week all around. Before we head into some of our nitty and gritty stuff today, just a quick availability report. Romero and Szoboszlai, the new suspensions. This game week, Romero will be out till game week 30, four game ban. In terms of injuries, Trossard has a muscle injury. We don't know the extent of that, and we won't know the extent of that before the 26th deadline because Arsenal play Thursday. We're not going to get the press conference. Kusanov, concussion substitute, so I think Diaz will just come straight back in. He-Chan and Andre had problems for Wolves as well. And obviously Mateta is out of the squad. A few things to consider there. I think you're muted, Sock.
What's the crack with Gordon and Miley?
So Gordon, Howe's being a little bit kind of not really revealing on the Gordon injury. Miley should be back in a few weeks, but Gordon, it looks like a hamstring, probably out until 27, most likely, because there is a nice little break there for Newcastle, but we'll have to see.
The Trossard, do you think he'll miss this double?
I don't
I
know.
mean,
All I know is a muscle injury. They didn't say what it was.
but I do have to say, by the way, out of all the attackers, Trossard looked the most promising when I watched the game live. I don't know if you guys, I mean, I already mentioned that I went to watch the game. He's the one that looks like that basically I could see that they were getting the ball to him to make something happen. And he looks like someone that would be, if he's available to get involved in the GA. And of course, an outside shot, of course, is Gabriel, aka Brock Lesnar, who came off the obviously bench and scored 2 goals. If Trossard is out, I can see him starting along with Havertz, and especially because Odegaard hasn't been too good himself, so Havertz can come and slow in for Odegaard quite easily, and Brock Lesnar could play up top as a striker. But I don't think, I mean, it's a spicy punch. I think either one of Havertz or Grackers is fine, but I still wouldn't go there personally. I think the 3 best Arsenal that I think we'll touch on is it's quite pretty straightforward. I think that they pick themselves personally, in my opinion.
Trossard,
Gabriel, Rice, and Timber. But yeah,
Trossard's injured then. Interesting.
We
yeah.
won't get a confirmation on terms of his minutes, right? Because there's no press conference.
Was there an update on Odegaard?
He said Odegaard's close, very close. So he probably could make the Brentford game. I'd say he doesn't start the Brentford game, probably starts Wigan and maybe Tottenham. Misses the double games. That's the way I look at things.
Update on Saka?
Saka still
They said
Tottenham,
he's
but
close.
could be back to play minutes
Yeah.
against Wolves. Could be back to play minutes against Wolves. That's what Arteta was saying.
Okay.
Cool. Let's just, before we get into Arsenal, I just wanted to bring up the highest EO, the template right now, which is involving Raya with a backup of Sanchez, obviously. Not everyone has both, but Raya is the EO keeper with Gabriel, Timber, Chalobah is up there at 40%. Then we've got Bruno, Rice, Enzo, Rodgers, and Wilson in the midfield. I mean, it looks like Kayman's team, I'll be honest. It looks like Kayman's team.
Whoa. Why am I catching strays? First and foremost, I do not have JP and Thiago, so the strike force is automatically differential for me. In midfield, I've got Harry Wilson, and I may or may not get Rodgers. I don't have Enzo Fernandez. So, yeah, I mean, come on now. Come on. What we're doing? The back line is nothing close to mine. Come on now. I don't have Anderson or Tarkowski or Chalobah Helms or Sanchez Helms or Raya Helms. Come on now.
Okay, fair enough.
Come on now.
I'm just saying I see a few similarities in the midfield. Up front,
Yeah.
JP, Thiago. Where do you guys think stock? Where can you see a little spot here in terms of the EO where you think is the best to take on? Anything stand out to you?
Haaland, personally, because he's not maybe not long term, but he's not the captain this week. He's not the captain in 27, and I really like Liverpool's fixtures from 28 until 31, which is a possibility where Haaland also blanks. So I just think we get confirmation that City blank in 31. I personally don't have Haaland for that reason, so obviously I'm walking it how I talk it.
Kayman?
I don't want to own someone that expensive if I'm not going to captain them.
I think Enzo can be taken on because Rhys James is supposed to be back, I think, for this coming game week. So he loses his set pieces. And then Cole Palmer is there as a differential if you wanted to go there, if you have the money. And then Wilson, you can take him on for the next 2 to 3, I think. I don't think he's essential, and I'm personally benching him in my team. Thiago can be taken on for just this week, but after that, he's going to be needed. I think JP is someone that is scared to take on, but it's not impossible. But yeah, you don't want to take him JP right now. I think the next 2 is good. But if you don't have him, I think you can slightly risk it. I think the rest, I think Bruno, Rice, and because they double, I don't think it's worth taking them on. I don't think Haaland is worth taking on. I'll definitely take on Chalobahs and the Anderson and Tarkovsky Helms of the world, though. I don't think those guys are essential at all, personally. I just don't think they have the ceiling to hurt you. Like worst case, okay, clean sheet, DEFCON, okay, 8 points, all right. My goodness, shoot me.
Yeah, for me, it's the midfielders. I think apart from Bruno, all four of those midfielders can be taken on. Maybe not this week, but certainly across the next 6 to 7 game weeks, I would be looking to take on every single midfielder apart from Bruno in that section. I just think
Okay, who,
the midfield picks have big ceiling, and ultimately you can get DEFCON tick alongers who are gonna actually get close for way less money to the likes of a Rice and a Rogers and a Wilson. So yeah.
sorry, Rogers doesn't come in the DEFCON bracket. Respectfully, he doesn't come in the DEFCON bracket. That's Rice if you're talking about, because Rogers is more a straight up GA guy.
Yeah, but he's still blanked like over 50% of his games this season. So
No, I know, but he's not a DEFCON tick along guy though. He's a tick along
what
guy
I'm
with
saying
GA
is
though.
you can take him on with a tick along guy with a
Yeah, no,
DEFCON
I
tick along.
agree. No, I think I agree with you. I think you can take on all of these assets. I don't think anyone is essential in that midfield except for Bruno Fernandes, like to an extent.
Oh, hey,
The
he's
wings for me.
essential now.
To an extent, to an extent. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, I take it back. Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on, hold on. No, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on. Listen, in this game right now, I think except for Gabriel, I think, and then maybe I'll put Bruno Fernandes second there. I think everyone else can be taken on. I don't think like everyone else, is essential. However, the ideal midfield, I would have Rice in the ideal midfield because he's doubling. So in an ideal world, I would want to have a Rice. In an ideal world, I would want to have a Rogers. In an ideal world, I would not want to have Wilson or Enzo Fernandez without penalties and set pieces. You know what I mean? So I think the easier ones to take on are the Enzos and the Wilsons and the what else? I would say
Rogers.
maybe maybe Rogers, maybe, but I like him, bro. I like him.
The only way Rogers gonna hurt you is if he does 15 points, right? So unless that happens, I would be looking to take him on. If you own him, it's obviously
he got
easy
one
hold.
return and he got 10 points last week, Benjy. He got one return and he got 10 points last week.
Yeah, nice. My Elliot Anderson got
So-
6 less for 2 million less, so it's fine. Don't really care.
But
10 points doesn't
6
bother me,
points
bro.
is still
A
a
lot
lot.
of people, Lacroix just picked up 10 points on my bench, bro. It's all good.
Flexing
Why would
it.
I be buying a 44% EO guy who's not gaining me anything? I'm not getting anything out of that spot. Bro, there's people who are sitting there with this exact midfield. Bro,
If I'm not mistaken, isn't
this is
Semenyo higher
Kayman's,
EO?
that's Kayman's midfield, except he has Palmer over Enzo, bro.
No, but except for what's his name? Isn't Semenyo like same EO as Rogers?
He's just below. He's around 40%.
Yeah,
He's just
exactly. So
below.
you have Semenyo instead of Rogers. I have Rogers. Okay, I have Harry Wilson. Who do you have instead of Harry Wilson?
Enjoy.
And I had him when he was very low on, by the way. I didn't pick him when he was template.
Enjoy.
So
Yeah, no, that's
that's-
true. He became template. Yeah.
So
No,
he
that's
became
fair.
template, and I was ready for the template.
I'm
That's not
poking
my
you,
fault.
Kayman. I'm poking you. But yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
and Rice-
Midfield is where I would look to take these guys on.
And you can't, you know why you can't even cuss Rice? Because Rice, in my opinion, is the best triple up from Arsenal for a double game week. So whether we like that or not, that's just me playing the game. I know that he's part of the best
Yeah.
three from Arsenal, so I have him in my team. So it's just what it is. Like my differentials are my strike force, my differentials are my defense, my differentials are Cole Palmer. You know, I don't know how
Yeah.
much more differential I'm to get. I've got Thiago, O'Reilly,
No,
and
it's,
fucking
as long I'm
Petrovic.
just saying, yeah,
My
have a
back line.
balance. I understand. I'm just joking with you, but cool.
I know,
Just
I know.
before we go into Arsenal fixture ticker over the next 5, I'm blocking the 32 fixtures onwards because those fixtures are going to change in terms of the doubles and blanks. So we'll have to see what's going to happen there. So, but across the next 6, Bournemouth have the best fixtures, followed by City, Liverpool, Villa, and Arsenal, obviously with a double game week of Brentford away and Wolves away this week. Now, coming into Arsenal picks. Now, this is compiled from Fantasy Football Scout. This is all of the relevant Arsenal players across all of the away matches that they've played this season. I'm a personal believer of home and away. You got to split the two, right? Especially with an Arsenal team that are having 3 consecutive away fixtures, Brentford away, Wolves away, Tottenham away. I think you need to start looking at the away trends. So, for me, if you're looking at points per match, Gabriel's up there at 7.9, followed by Rice, Trossard, Saliba, and Madueke, of course. And the bottom table is filtered by the column on the very right-hand side, which is FPL goal involvement percentage, which means when the player's on the pitch, what percentage are they averaging in terms of when a team scores, are they involved in the goal or the assist? What's the percentage of involvement when they're on the pitch? And right now, Gabriel Jesus is up there, Madueke is up there, Declan Rice is up there as well. Who's your favorite 3, Stock? Could pick any on a wild card or a free hit this week. Who would you go for?
Gabriel, Timber, Rice.
I think that's the
Hold on.
that makes sense. No interest in a
What about
Gyökeres?
what about if you're chasing stock?
Oh.
Would you still go with those three? I mean, obviously we
I am
understand those are
chasing.
the best three.
I am chasing, and I have those three. Yeah.
Yeah, I just same here as well. I just think sometimes you don't want to pick assets just for the sake of being different. I think going Gakuras and Maduekes and whoever else you want to throw in there, I think sometimes you might be forcing it to be just for the sake of being different because you can't necessarily guarantee double starts for Madueke. You can't necessarily guarantee double start for Havertz or Gakuras. I mean, the only player I would have slightly said yes, I can probably say somewhat 80% confident getting double star is Trossard because he's been one of the better wingers this season, arguably better than even Saka. He's not available. We don't know if he's available because he picked up Nigo. So, it's just tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm not really focused on which three to pick. I'm more focused on who to triple captain, whether to triple captain or not.
Or not?
First of all, then if I do triple captain, is it Rice or is it Gabriel? Because I was kind of overlooking Rice at first, but I was reminded today that he's got quite a good away record. And even in this graphic, it says that he's scored 3 goals, 3 assists in 12 appearances. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's still 1 every 2 away games.
Yeah, you also got to add in 14 DEFCON points over the 12. He's also picking up 25% of Arsenal's clean sheets as well. 3 double-digit hauls, that's the same as Gabriel, but Gabriel's played less games, and both of them are the best minutes picks. In a double game week, minutes are the most important thing, because if your player's not on the pitch for one game, or he misses 50 or 40 or 30 minutes, it actually does impact you. Now, some cases, guys with short minutes and bad minutes will do well, but most of the time, you get the minutes right, you get the points in a double game week. So
I
I
just
agree.
haven't liked Rice's positioning recently. I think he's been playing so. I don't know if it's a new role, because when I bought him, it was when Saka was fit, and there was a game where Rice was in the box, Saliba squared it to Rice, he could have scored, and I thought, "Cole, Rice is threatening." But ever since then, this guy just is like a third centre back in possession.
Yeah, do you know what I've realized, Stark, though? You see, in that period, when Rice was playing a bit more advanced, right? I think Arsenal were a bit more vulnerable. They were conceding a lot more stock. I don't know if you recall, they weren't keeping that many clean sheets. Fair enough, they had tough fixtures and whatnot, right? Somewhat tough fixtures, but then still they weren't keeping that many clean sheets. Maybe the Arteta wants to go back to that good old trusted, reliance on that defense because obviously, I guess there's still some game left, but he wants to basically build that foundation again and make sure that he goes to his bread and butter and building up from the back in terms of not conceding. And I think that might be what it seems like because even when he started the game, he's playing as a third centre back, and I'm thinking, hello, what's going on? Havertz is dropping down to the Rice's position to pick up in the cam position to pick up the ball. Zubimendi is more advanced. It was just crazy. Like Timber was like playing on the wing. Rice is just too deep. The only time I've seen him gone up is basically when they're taking a set piece or a free kick or something. So yeah, I would not captain. I would not triple captain Rice. Sorry, I just don't think. Yeah, I just don't think from what I've seen from the eye test, I would be confident going there. I
Cool.
think
I
with
mean,
Gabriel, I have got the base. I've got the strong base of 6 points of the clean sheet, combined with DEFCON. So I've got good flow there and a potential for a bullet header. So, yeah, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can come into captaincy because I think the triple Arsenal everyone should have, or it's around out of 4 or 5 picks. If you want to punt Gyökeres, if you got the freeze, you can go there. It's a luxury move, but it's going to be Rice, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and who's the other one? I think that's basically it. There's 4
Wow.
picks.
Look
So
at those historical records, though. Very good historical records for the Gabriel.
thought you were an eye test guy, mate. I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, well, Gabriel passes eye test and the stats. To be fair,
Yeah.
I mean, I literally gave my reasoning for eye test, where was Gabriel. Now the stats also back that up. Even if you look at I don't know if you got the other graphic regarding
I do.
the yeah, we'll get to that. But what do you think so far on this stock?
We've seen this season that defenders are like kind of OP with the addition of DEFCON. They've got Gabriel specifically has so many routes to points. I mean, he's definitely got the ceiling this season with captaincy, especially triple captaincy. Like he can get a 17-pointer in one game week, clean sheet, bullet header, defcon. And then it doesn't matter what happens in the other fixture. Because I don't really see Wolves
Yeah,
scoring. And I see the
same.
Brentford game as a defcon fixture because they like long throws, they like set pieces.
Exactly,
Gabriel will have to head
exactly.
out.
And they attack you, and they attack you. They don't sit back like that because this is their home ground. You know, they think they can go band for band with everybody. So yeah, that's a DEFCON fixture.
But I just worry about the second. As much as he's got the ceiling, it's a possibility that clean sheet, that's it versus Wolves. And then against Brentford, you're like, fuck, I've got to rely on a mega haul here against Brentford, which isn't ideal.
No, I hear you. I hear you. What other alternatives weeks do we have? I mean, it's just
30,
bro, like
in 36, has there been a statement that specifies the requirements needed for a double game week in 36?
yeah. I can state what that is. I mean, I've listened to the Wire. Shout out to the Wire boys. Basically, City needs to get out the round of 32 in the Champions League stock, and then the round of 16. They need to get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. So they don't have to like win the quarterfinals, but they have to be in that. And then they need to be in the FA Cup semi-final.
They're already in the
For the-
round of 32, so they just need to win 2 knockout phases.
Yes, and then they need to get to the FA Cup semi-final. Then they will definitely have a double in 36. That's the word I heard from Praz. So that's the goal right there. So yeah,
It requires
those two
quite
things
a
need to
lot.
happen. Yeah,
In theory, it's quite a lot. Champions League.
exactly, exactly, bro.
So
We don't know if Haaland is fit. Then I don't know, bro.
in terms of Gabriel, we have 4 of the big 7 on the triple captain at the moment. I think Praz is kind of wavering, but Fran seems quite nailed on. I think Raptor and Let's Talk FPL are also quite nailed on that. Harry and Focal don't sound like they're going to go through with it. But that's in terms of EO. Then I'd say he'll probably hit 200 plus. I think he will be 200 plus this week, considering his ownership already. Last week, people captained him. He was getting in and around close to 100. This week, he's going to be 200 for sure, because I know people are going to TC him. It depends. If we see like a Let's Talk FPL maybe take the TC off, maybe you can drop under, but I think he'll be over 200, or you're not going to gain from him unless you triple captain him. The second thing is, his historicals are great. He's averaging close to 8 points per match away from home. I wouldn't sleep on Rice. I understand Rice's historicals at Brentford and at Wolves aren't great. He's gotten a lot of yellow cards at Molineux, but ultimately, I still think these fixtures are okay for him. If we come into some of the defensive stats, now this fixture analysis, what is Gabriel and Rice's strings to their bow for GA? It's going to be set pieces. So I've looked at how many corners these teams are conceding, header goals, stuff like that. Brentford are a really good set piece team. They're sitting 4th for set piece XGC. They've conceded the least set piece goals in the entire league. But last 6, they have conceded 2. They just conceded to the Bruno G flick on to Botman. That was actually Rice's side for corner in their last 6 as well. So they are targetable. They've conceded 37 corners in the last 6, which is quite a lot. And yeah, I think it's okay. They're not perfect matchups for Gabriel in terms of set piece wise, but they're decent. They're decent. In terms of clean sheet potential, I can't believe it. Arsenal sitting 70% for 1 clean sheet over these 2 games. So if you're thinking about Rice versus Gabriel, right? If Arsenal get 1 clean sheet, if Gabriel's starting on 6, he's probably getting around 9 points. That's what you're going to be competing with, base level. I just think Gabriel's the cap over Rice because purely of the clean sheet. If you think 1 clean sheet in 2, I think that's more than enough to captain, right? TC's a different situation.
Yeah. No, but I would argue. I think I'd argue like I don't think we've ever had a scenario where we're getting a base of 10 points floor with a captain before. Like I've triple captain in double game weeks. It's not guaranteed that your player is going to get multiple returns or even any returns at all. People triple captain Isak last season and he got like what in the double game week? He got what like 11 pointer. Yeah, like so you can go for the 80 minutes or 90-minute strikers with pens and etc. And they could be great players, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to hit those double digits hole and they're going to blow you out of the water. I think Gabriel provides a very good floor with a 10-pointer as well as a ceiling for a 20-pointer, and that is backed up by the numbers. If you look at, I mean, Benji, I don't know if you got the graphic for it,
Yeah.
which was very interesting that I've seen on obviously in other pod. Shout out to the Wire, of course, we'll go from the Wire. So if you look at the obviously the Gabriel's like 2 game weeks in a row on how much he averaged in this season. I think this data is from this season.
Yeah.
His lowest is 8 points, and his highest is 24. So you're getting just as high a ceiling if you were to captain an attacker in a double game week, whether it's your Mo Salah or your Haaland or your Isak, whatever. So and you can see he's got a lot more double digits in a 2-game stretch than a single digits. I think he's got only 3 single digits in a 2-game span, and then you got like a lot of double digits.
Yeah, he's hit
including
20
multiple,
plus 5 times.
Yeah, he hit 20 plus 5 times. And if I look at the fixtures, I think if you add the fact that Wolves is in there gives me so much confidence. Like, it gives me so much confidence to go in there as and Captain Gabriel. I think that's something that I basically I can and I can fall back on and say, you know what, from the perspective of foresight, hindsight is what it is. What it is. Whatever the outcome will be outcome. But me knowing that I'm captaining one of the best defense we've seen in a long time against one of the worst teams in the Premier League, on a double game week, and the other team that they're playing is a mid-table team, I'm more than happy to captain Gabriel. Even triple captain Gabriel.
Yeah. I just think with Gabriel, especially because most of his GA has come away from home this season, Arsenal a little bit more reliant on set pieces away from home this season. Rather, most of their open play, best work from open plays come at home. So I just think that it kind of makes sense. Wolves also, if you look at Wolves across the season, they're 19th from corners conceded, right? So even recently, Wolves haven't been conceding corners, but that's because Rob Edwards knows when they do concede corners, they are conceding goals. I think it was at Palace as well. They conceded Laquatu Munoz on a set piece. So they are, I wouldn't say they're a great set piece team. Brentford are, but either way, they haven't been tested by Arsenal. The reverse game against Wolves, what was it? 1 soccer corner, right? He put it on to Johnston. It was an own goal. So I think these are good fixtures for Gabriel. You do have a chance for GA. And I like the fact that it's away from home. It's better for DEFCON as well for Gabriel. You're muted, Kay.
Sorry, Stark come in, but I just find it very hard to counter this captaincy, man. If someone was to come and tell me, you know what, Haaland is going to double with Burnley and what else, Benjy, potential double in Game Week 36, what else is
Burnley and Brentford at home.
Burnley and Brentford, there is a chance that he's going to, get Burnley and Brentford at home. And that's the only way I'll say, okay, you know what, I would want to save it for Haaland and risk him not being fair, etc. But even that could move to 33, right, Benjy, you said?
Yeah.
So
can move to 33.
If I don't get a banker fixture even for a Haaland, I still think Gabriel has a better fixture on paper in a double head to head.
Yeah, Wolves away is looking tasty. Like, he has also 2 goals home and away against Wolves. He has 14 points at Wolverhampton before as well, so he's got some historical strong suits to his bow this week. Stark, thoughts? I can see Stark's heavy in thinking right now.
Hang on. Sorry, my cat just came in meowing loud. Distracted me. No, I was just gonna add that I think Gabriel triple captain it's a bit of a weird one because in theory it doesn't sound great. And it's not what we're used to, but I think this is a unique season with the additions of DEFCON, so there's a flaw there with him. And at the same time, there's a flaw to fall back on compared to like a striker, which is always it's quite a safe way to play with the triple captain, because if he flops and doesn't keep 2 cleans, he could still get 8 points, right?
Yeah.
Which is like, it's not that bad. It's not great, but it's a flaw, I suppose. Even like 1 clean sheet just seems so feasible. But yeah, I don't know about Haaland at that point in the season, because I didn't like what Bernardo Silva said. He said that if they lost to Liverpool, they all can admit that the title race was over. So that somewhat says to me, if Arsenal keep winning and City lose one game, then how are we to predict their strongest players will even play at that point in the season, which is another element of the risk of waiting, which I don't like. So yeah, I just like the fact that there's a FA Cup game in between, which provides a double game week where we can, I think, rely on 2 starts for our asset as well.
But Banks, thank you for your super chat. TC, Gabriel, or Rice. Brother, I think the captaincy will be on Gabriel this week for me, and I'm probably, I'd say, 85% on Gabriel, just because he is the best asset from Arsenal. I'm quite confident on that. I prefer Arsenal's defense to their attack. He's the best defender for DEFCON. He's got the best hit rate. He's the most prone for set piece GA, and ultimately with Rice, there's always a chance where, you know, he is playing quite deep, as Stark has said. Kayman was at the game, he was playing deep again, and I think after that Zubimendi mistake, maybe it's something Mikel Arteta has changed in terms of, okay, Rice, you come, build up deeper, you make less mistakes. Zubimendi, you push on, get into the pockets and turn and progress the ball. Maybe that's something that's
Very
changed.
good point. Yeah,
right?
very good point. Yeah, and Zubimendi has not made that mistake just once. He made that again before in other games too. So it wasn't just, you know, just recently. He made, you know, similar mistakes in the other games. So that could be the reason why Rice is deeper and does reduce his ceiling a little bit. I still think his appeal was the set pieces, right? The all the set pieces that he's got right now.
It's the set pieces, but
So,
the issue is that Rice needs a GA to get close to Arsenal if they keep one clean sheet. That's the issue.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if it's one clean sheet, Gabriel's going to beat him. He needs to actually, you know, perform. Whereas, okay, let's say Rice gets a 3 and a 2, right? Then it's 5. Okay, it's okay. But if Arsenal keep it clean, then you're going to be losing out because he only gets 25% of their clean sheet points. So that's why I'm leaning towards Gabriel. He's been super hot. Most of his GA has come away from home. I'm a big guy on home and away splits. Looking into the set piece data recently, I think Brentford have been more targetable, but still a very good set piece defense. Wolves, I just think they are targetable. They haven't been conceding many corners, which is why they haven't been conceding many set pieces. And with Arsenal, how they play, how they entrap teams and win corner after corner after corner, I think that boosts the likelihood for Gabriel GA. And who's he going to be assisting? Who's going to be assisting him is probably going to be Rice. So I think they're the two best captains. And I'm honestly willing to captain Gabriel. I think these numbers are insane, Kayman. I mean, he's hit 22s and 20. If you catch one of those 10, 11 pointers, you're in the money.
If you do the percentage on this, by the way, Benji, if you do the percentage on this, right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's like 20 games there, right?
17 games.
70% chances of him getting a double digit in a 2 games. Like, I'm very confident in Gabriel TC. I'm just personally, I'm very confident. Like, I know other people are hesitant about this, the TC, because of a defender, the stigma around defenders, how, you know, they concede, they get yellow cards, etc. That can happen to strikers. Like, strikers are not prone from getting yellow cards or red cards. We've seen that happen in the past. So, listen.
Another way I'm looking at it is, I think we're going to be playing FPL for multiple seasons, and I just think in this season it makes sense to actually triple captain a defender. And it's one of those things, if it doesn't work out, you can always, in those future seasons, just be like, I'm never going to captain the centre-back again, and I'll stick to exciting attacking players. Like, why not just go one season with it, see how it works out? Because look at those numbers. I think, like I was saying, there's it's like a risk-adverse TC in terms of like a floor.
100%.
Lowest he's had is 8 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's crazy.
I mean, how is 8 points your lowest? And game weeks 2 and 3 was Leeds and Liverpool away.
That's crazy.
Nah, it's ridiculous, bro. And look at those 20s, bro. He has 5 20s in 17 game weeks, bro, combined.
Bro, if I can land any of them, bro, if I can land on any of the 20s, bro.
This is the way I look at it. Like, he's going to be 200 EO. If I captain him, I don't want him to do well. I'd rather go all in and
that's
say,
the thing. That's another problem.
I'll back you to smash it. Also considering that the title is in the balance. Arsenal are pushing for the league. This is not the time for them to drop points. 3 away fixtures next. Brentford away. Only Man City and Arsenal have scored more home goals than Brentford. Arteta knows this is not an easy place to go. So Wolves is the banker.
Yeah.
Really?
Wolves is the banker, and then Brentford is the one where you're hedging your bet, saying hopefully he does something. Like you're not expecting a madness from him. Like if he gets DEFCON, phenomenal. Like for me, Brentford give me DEFCON, and versus Wolves give me GA and a clean sheet. One of the five, you know what I mean, or a
Yeah.
clean sheet at least.
I think it's a real
Bare minimum.
possibility that he could score a header, keep it clean versus Wolves, and if he does that, you're
That's it.
just ecstatic, to be honest.
That's it.
Yeah, in terms
That's
of
it,
his
yeah.
historicals at Molineux, he's never blanked there. 7, 6, 5, and 14. So that really does look like the banker game for him. He's 2 from 3 against Brentford as well, 2 cleans there. I haven't checked the DEFCON historicals for him, but it's looking good. It's looking good. For
Must
sure.
say, I do like Timber TC over Rice, and I don't think people should underestimate Timber, considering how advanced he is on the pitch and how much he is dodging points.
Yeah, he's a good shout. Anyone else would you say shout out for Gyökeres or something? I'd shout out Gyökeres. I wouldn't
For
TC
TC.
him. I wouldn't TC him, but
I'd shout him out. Yo, shout Brock Lesnar. Good luck at WrestleMania.
no, Sock's taking the piss. Man.
Nah, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't mind
Ah.
Timber captaincy. My only issue is that I just think if there's gonna be a defender you captain the best. And Gabriel's the best. Maybe Timber's got a bit more open play threat, but Timber's a very home dominant asset. I don't know why it is. I don't think he has a single GA away from home this season. So yeah, I'm just a bit less interested in Timber. But what I would say is I think since Saka's been out of the team, he's given a lot more attacking license, and that is something to consider for sure. But
Or
yeah,
even with Saka in the team, this guy
yeah,
is in the box. Like, yeah, I like Timber as an asset. I think he can go off.
yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna run a quick TC poll. Cool. So, what's your final verdict, guys? I think after this, I think I'm just gonna TC him. To be honest, I mean, we've been a good source, all three of us on Palmer Cap. Are we gonna
Yeah.
conjoin on this one?
No, listen, I'm hot on Gabriel, man. Hey, I'm hot on him, bro. I just think, I don't know. It's a lot of things has to go wrong for it to completely flop. You know, a lot of things has to go wrong. So
Yeah, my TC has been active since Sunday night, so I was
Yeah.
waiting for something to put me off, if anything, and I don't think anything has. If anything, my conviction has grown stronger with the data.
yeah, and me, you know me, I've been on the scouting list. I've been looking for all these data, finding all the reasons to to TC him. So yeah, I've been around the block.
Kayman's
Um,
been
and
Kayman's been searching. Can we get
I've
two
been around
20
the block,
point? Can we get two 20-point caps in a row,
bro.
bro?
Inshallah, bro. I think this is it, bro. I think
Wolves,
the Wolves is the
we
banker.
capped Wolves is the banker, bro. We're Wolves merchants.
It's
That's the
just
one, bro.
it's going to be
Yeah.
extremely nice if he gets a 15-pointer. It's going to be very nice to gain 15 points on a lot of managers, hoping for a double game week 36.
Yeah.
And also,
I
don't
think
write
15
off.
hope-
Don't write off.
yeah.
Don't write off. Like, we can always change how our chips go. Like, for instance, we can also throw free hit into a double if it falls like that. You know, if it falls big for 36, then things can change. We have chips to put in there. You know, so we can adapt our chip strategy based on that. But in terms of
Yeah.
opportunity right now, Gabriel's a huge opportunity. I mean, to be
Yeah.
averaging what he's averaging on the road this season is incredible. I think I'm gonna be TCing him with you guys. So, yeah, crazy, cool. We'll move on to team selections now. Kayman, why don't you start us off?
Is this my team?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I haven't confirmed the Rogers transfer, but I'll most likely confirm it. I'm just waiting for the news. I know the deadline's tomorrow. It wasn't going up in price, so it didn't really impact it. But I'm like 90% sure that I'm going to get Rogers. As much as Benjy want to hate on Rogers because he sold him for NDI who blanked 3 game weeks in a row, which is a skill issue, by the way. I did warn him not to do that. No matter what explanation he gives, I don't want to hear it. You saw an asset who returned, 2 double digits returns already. So hold that and NDI blank. So. Yeah, Rogers, Morgs, aka Morgs. We don't call him Rogers, we call him Morgs. Mr. Cole
Send him
Palmer,
Benjy.
like,
Send him
Yo,
Benjy to
Kayman,
the
bro,
mall.
take your condom, bro, rip it, put it on. That's what you've done with Rogers. Enjoy, bro.
no, that's rude. Chill, dude, that's rude, bro. That's mean, bro.
It's okay, bro. 40. You
Man,
love
actually
EO,
got
right?
condom
You're an
out,
EO
bro. That's
guy. I
crazy.
get it, bro.
Nah,
EO
bro.
guy.
Wait. Look, I've got Bowen, Krupi. Like, that's like under 10%. That's too big differential. And then I go Cole. That's another big differential. Come on, bro. O'Reilly differential, bro. Petrov differential. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50% of my team is differential. What do you want from me? What more do you want from me, Benji? I don't understand.
You're playing it safe. I get
But
it, bro. Play it your way.
all right.
Your team's good though. Your team's
so,
good though. Would you
thank
stock?
you,
Would
bro.
you
I mean,
start Krupi or Mukiele? I think that's your decision, right, Kayman?
yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
That's tough. That is tough.
Why not Malik Chow? Like Tottenham's attack is quite poor.
Just no, I just think they've been really poor. Newcastle as of recently. I'm not been too impressed with them. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't think I'll start him. I think I like Mukiele because I think
Oops.
Defcon is potential there. Oh, nice. Is that your cat? Yeah.
Get him
Hey,
down.
yes. Yeah. But I just think Thiago doesn't have a great Defcon potential. Whereas Mukiele does, and he's got attacking threat as well. But yeah, Thiago is an option that I can consider.
That was not
But
bad
it's
for
just
Defcon.
yeah, he just hasn't hit like the last 2-3 game weeks. I think he hasn't hit once.
It's just the run
So
Newcastle's been on is the concern for me because they've played
yeah,
at PSG, at Liverpool, at Man City, then Brentford at home, now at Tottenham. It's just a lot of their fixture run's been tough. They've had a lot of injuries and they're just shipping goals like every single game. Like
yeah,
I'm just not convinced with Newcastle right now.
yeah. I don't think I would start him, man. Uh,
But you would stock? Would you start him over Krupi?
No man, what do you expect from Krupi?
2 points.
I'll be honest, 2 points probably.
Yeah,
Because of the
so if
64 minutes. Yeah,
you expect like Chow could get 4 points and Newcastle could lose.
Yeah, that's
Just,
true.
true.
I'd
Same with
say,
Mukiele, to be fair. I think in
yeah, like
Mukiele.
I'd probably if you really think it's 2 points, then play the defender that has Defcon. Like Mukiele's a bit invincible. They're at home. Yeah, man. We play the
Kirkes,
defender.
Gakpo, free
Yeah,
Defcon. Free Defcon, bro.
easy,
I
bro.
mean,
Yeah, Gakpo's just gonna run him. Yeah.
the Fulham City game was 5-4 last time. Why not play Harry Wilson?
One of my reasons why I'm not playing is because Ruben Diaz is back, and I think that's Ruben Diaz, Mark Gahey, and with O'Reilly and Nunes, I do trust that back line, and I think they got a very good midfield as well right now. So I'm back in a clean sheet for City, so I don't want to play Wilson.
Personally, I would play Mukiele over Krupi. Very strong home team. It's a midweek round. Under the lights, I'd be starting the Sunderland asset, who is extremely good for Defcon, very attacking, playing fantastic. I'd be starting Mukiele. Start
Yeah, I'll
back
probably
the
be
hot
doing that
hand,
as well.
bro. That's the theory. Back the hot hand. Mukiele's been returning.
Only crazy
nice.
button. If I had your team, I'd start Malik Chow.
I hear you.
That's
I hear
fair.
you.
That's fair. We'll come to
No
Stock.
Romero.
Stock seems looking
Yeah,
very good this week.
free hit 26. Great. I'm joking. I planned for this on a wildcard 22, so that's why my team's looking really strong. It was the game week where I can finally start Mane and bench Thiago. So
I'm jealous
I'm
of
looking
Mane.
forward to that. I'm looking forward to that Forest fixture. No Haaland gang. 4.5 mil in the bank to potentially do Palmer to Salah in 28.
Wow.
So yeah, like I'm quite happy with this team. Currently TC's activated on Gabriel.
Very good team, right, Kayman?
Yeah, I'm jealous of the midfield. I'm genuinely like, I don't know how I'm gonna get to that midfield. Like I have to wildcard maybe or something. I don't know how I'm gonna get to Semenyo Rogers. I had to pick between the one or the other. And I believe in both assets, by the way. I genuinely think they're good assets and they're gonna continue to return.
You just
It's
picked the
just that
one with the higher
unfortunately,
EO, right? Safety.
oh my god, bro, this guy, bro. Semenyo blanks in 31, bro. Rogers doesn't. It's pretty simple, Benji. So yeah.
Yeah, mate. Fair enough.
Yeah.
12
I'm jealous of the
deadlines left.
midfield.
12 deadlines
Yeah.
left. You're picking 45% EO players, mate.
Okay,
It's
who
alright.
would you pick instead of Rogers in my team then? Let's go.
Elliot
Go back
Anderson.
to my team, please.
Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, bro. You're a piece of shit. Yeah,
Bro, what do you
stop.
mean? Elliot Anderson's a good pick.
No, bro. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro.
This is
Don't wanna hear it, bro.
Kayman team, yeah. Okay. This is my team. I had the arrows the wrong way around. I haven't activated Gabriel, but after the pod, I think I will activate the TC this week on Gabriel. I have done my transfer, and it's a very sad day because I have had to sell Antoine Semenyo, but he's been in my team since wildcard 5. I've kept him all the way. He's flipped to City. I've seen him in the City shirt, but I have to part ways now. And
What did you
that's not.
buy?
So wait.
I bought
So
Declan
you
Rice.
sold Rogers, who's giving points for fun, need good fixtures, and then now you sold Semenyo, who's also was giving you points and has good fixtures coming up. I don't know what game you're playing, Benji. I don't understand it. Explain to the viewers, please, because
He's
right now,
He's in the top
yeah.
15k, so he's clearly doing something that we don't
You
know.
know what? You're right. You know what? Let me shut up. You know what? Let me shut up. Let me shut up. You know what? You know you're right. You know
Benji's
what? Let me
cooking.
shut up.
No,
bro.
no,
You
cook
know
me,
what?
cook me.
No.
Listen, Kayman's a great manager. I like the way he plays. And sometimes you gotta play aggressive. You gotta sell good players for good players. Unfortunately, listen, I actually did the move that analytics doesn't like. Analytics told me sell Tarkowski and go to Timber this week. Go triple defense, Captain Gabriel. But for me, I respect Declan Rice. I was pushing Declan Rice weeks ago, and ultimately, I'm way more scared of Rice than I am of Timber. Bro, Rice has been getting unlucky. He's been hitting 11 defcons, bro. And he's
I think
creating like 3,
Benji.
4, 5 big chances per game. He is due. So
I think
ultimately,
Benji, bro.
do I want Rice beyond the double? No. But for the double, I cannot take this guy on at 65% EO. I'm just not
But
willing to
Benji,
do that.
it's close. It's a close decision, bro. Rice and Timber is close.
It's
bro.
not. It wasn't close for me. It was, and I'll tell you why.
Bro, think
Because
about it.
I've already got double defense. Timber's nice. He's great. Maybe he gets a GA. But I'm way more scared of Rice and what Rice can do. Because
No, but look at the combination of it, right? Tarkowski / Semenyo. So Timber / Semenyo, or Rice / Tarkowski. Who outscores? Who gets the most points in the next? I don't know. Let's look at 3 or 4 week sample. Who do you think is going the most points? Which
Timber,
combination?
obviously.
That's what I'm saying. So don't you think you should have looked at from that standpoint rather than just in isolation? Okay, is Timber better than Rice? I think Rice is slightly better than Timber, but I don't think he's head and shoulder above
Well,
him.
the one also thing
Not
that
the
I
way he's playing
wanted,
right now, the position he's playing.
the one other thing is that I'm a minutes guy, right? And Timber, for me, there is a bit more risk in terms of his minutes compared to Rice. It's not a big risk. I'd say it's a small chance for a benching or a shave minutes, small chance, but it is still a chance. And ultimately, Rice is my preferred second captaincy option. If Gabriel gets injured in a warm-up, I want Declan Rice captain. So that was a priority for me. I understand I'm prioritizing short-term points, but it's a double game week. It's one of the biggest swingy game weeks in the season. I've got to prioritize the best picks. Simple as.
Yeah. No, listen. I was just trying to play the devil's advocate here and just trying to make you think from the perspective.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've done the move already, you've done it. It is what it is. But I just thought maybe because Semenyo is a pick that I really, really wanted. I just can't get there, and I'm gonna every week I'm gonna look at the owners and I'll be jealous. So I'm sure it was a tough decision for you.
Very tough.
But yeah.
Yeah, it was really tough for me, but ultimately, I follow my gut, even though analytics pointed me towards a triple defense. I wanted Rice for the double. He's due. I've been watching him getting lucky every week. He hasn't been getting assists. He hasn't been getting defcons. That luck can't continue. And he's in a
I don't think
Semenyo-
he's been unlucky. I don't think he's been unlucky recently, Benji, respectfully. And I'm a big Rice fan myself.
I think Semenyo is due to be a problem soon as well, somewhat, if Doku returns. So you're maybe a bit early on it, but yeah.
Yeah, look, I would have sold Njai to Rice if I could afford it, but I didn't have the money. I could only have sold Semenyo out of this midfield. So that's why I decided to do it, because I hate selling Semenyo before this fixture, but I was left with no choice, unfortunately. But yeah.
Never sell before Dr. Fulham, man.
Yeah, never.
Sell before Dr. Fulham.
I saw FPL Ryan commented, not sure about Gabriel TC. We covered it earlier, but I think all three of us are gonna TC him this game week. And if you just wanted to see, like, if you add his double scores together, very, 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 very good. And I think that floor combined with the 4 times that he's done 20 plus points shows you kind of the landscape of what he can finish on. So
Just want to give a shout out to Charlie, FPL Charlie Vent or something like that. Is on Twitter. He done a comparison like this with this data for Gabriel and Haaland's data this season, and it's actually crazy how shockingly similar. And even though Haaland has been out of this world when he started the season, early in the season, And Gabriel still, I think, somewhat comes out on top, actually, in terms of with more double-digit hold than Haaland. So there is also a comparison there. Because ultimately, the alternative captains, TCEs, we're looking at potential double game in 36. So if you're putting Gabriel up against Haaland, like, it's surprisingly
Close,
it's
yeah.
crazy how close Gabriel is. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, you have
Um,
an Arsenal defense
yeah,
that's kept 13 clean sheets in 25 games, and
yeah,
likely to hit 20 plus clean sheets this season. It's a bit
yeah,
scary, bro. Scary.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Guys, smash the like button, lads, for tuning in.
We are going to head on to the peer pressure team now, and let me hold my hands up. I did end up using a veto on Stark's Ekatike captain. Now, it was kind of messy at the end of the pod, but ultimately my veto has now been taken away. We did Captain Palmer. Really nice green arrow, starting to push into that top 2 million. Hopefully we can get there soon, but we have a few injuries. A lot of injury problems, actually. For the peer pressure point, by the way, guys, one of us three is going to be granted one decision this week. Whichever name it doesn't land on or it lands on last, we'll be getting it. And Stark is out of the running first. Get in! Come on! Get in!
You shouldn't be allowed in this wheel.
Why?
After your antics, you shouldn't be allowed in this wheel for this
No, we
week. You
can't.
should
We can't
put
be
my name,
changing rules like that, bro.
put my name back in there and then take yours out, mate.
Oh, Kayman gets it.
I've
Oh
got two
my
decision.
god,
I got two
man!
decision. I remember. I've got two decision
Can't
because I had
believe
banked
it.
one before. All right. Let's go back to the team. I don't know why we still have Esteval. What's the update on Esteval, Stock, though? Is he fit?
Yeah, I think he's going to play
So
this game.
Okay.
Kayman, he said that he didn't know how Rosinho is a professional footballer after seeing that touch, and he's been benched now.
Yeah. So it's looking bad, bro. It's looking good right now.
Cold
Um.
Rosinho.
Yeah, we've got a really poor bench, Benji, man,
Oi,
and
can
I
I just
think
say
it's
who brought Cucurella in? That was a transfer and a half, man. What a move. He's been picking up assists, you know. He's been picking up returns.
yeah.
It
Like,
was me, mate.
look at it, 5-4-7-4. Solid, right?
Yeah, solid. Just go back to the thing, please. I'm just trying to see what we can do. How much money do we have?
So money we have is 1.6 million. We need a third Arsenal.
Yeah. Let's get Timber in. So let's
Timber?
sell Dogu to get Timber.
Can't afford him, bro. Can't
Yeah.
afford him. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right. What can we do?
What about
We can
Raya?
spice things up.
Can we get Raya?
No. That's boring. That's boring.
We can get
That's
him. We can
boring.
get him,
It's really,
bro.
it's
Why?
really boring, bro. It's just boring. Hold on.
What do you think? What are you thinking, Stocky? The team, I think the attack looks pretty good this week.
Do you guys suggest something? To be honest, like, don't. Just because my
When are
decision isn't
we?
my decision.
When are
You
we
guys suggest
wild
something.
carding?
Uh, if not 32, then 28.
If not 32, then 28. I think Dorgu to Timber, and obviously we can do one other move that enables it, no?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. So,
0.6. Ekatike, no, we gotta keep him.
fixture's gonna turn soon, isn't it? Then you would want a Liverpool, and you already have one
Just
placed there
keep
already.
him.
So, the thing is a keep. Where do you even get the money from? I like Semenyo. I'm not gonna sell Semenyo. Not
I
now,
just
anyways.
clocked we don't actually have Bruno. That's crazy.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean, Palmer carried us
Bro.
this week, but
Yeah. But you see, with this team, Ekatike had to be the one that's a sacrificial lamb. You guys didn't want to listen to me, bro. You remember if you followed my advice and went for like Ekatike down to Bruno and Krippy, would have had enough funds to do whatever we want, bro. It's just Ekatike is too much money, bro. I just think he's, bro, it's such a tough sell now because after 2 weeks he's gonna be an option. But I still think
he's the only one.
Ekatike is a sacrificial lamb. Yeah, he's the only way you can get the funds from, bro. It's bad, but I don't see any other way I can get money from.
So who would you go
Um,
for if you're gonna replace him? We have
um,
8.3.
I want to get to Thiago early so that I don't have to book transfers in later. So try Thiago.
But why would we
Just put
buy him for
Thiago in.
Arsenal?
Just we need funds though, right? To get triple Arsenal, Timber in. No.
Doesn't make sense, but don't do that.
Why don't we go for Mane
Okay.
and then move Obi next in the future week?
Ah.
I like Mane.
Another
What
blank.
about Tolu?
Mess, bro.
Tolu's good, you know. Tolu's actually.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Tolu, Arakadore, 5.4 million.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Look, I'll
So
show you, Kayman.
jarring,
I'll
bro.
show you 45 points, yeah? 90s, 90
Oh,
minutes.
bro, I don't
Bro,
want no
he's getting 90
Dolu,
minutes.
bro. Bro, I don't want no Tolu Bolu. Who the hell is this guy, bro? Never heard of
He
this guy.
just
I don't know
scored
where you
against
guys come up with
Chelsea,
this name
bro.
from.
Look at his data.
Yeah, bro.
Look at the data,
Chelsea's
bro. Look
defense
at the
is awful,
data.
bro.
5.54.
Yeah, bro. Whatever, bro. That guy, bro. I don't know who
Point-
that guy is, bro.
Come on, man.
Nah, get
Have
out of
some
here, bro. Hell no,
fun.
bro.
Boring.
Hell no,
You're
bro.
boring, bro.
But you man set me up for failure, bro.
It's Kayman's decision. He's got 2 decisions, but you have 2 frees, right?
Yeah, so his
I think the easiest ones
decision
are
is to timber in, right? That's your decision, Kay?
Let Kayman do whatever he wants. I'm not gonna say
Yeah, we'll
anything.
cook
Kayman,
him.
do what
You
you wanna
decide
do.
then. We'll cook you off.
I get JP and get JP and Timber, and you can't get JP because what Estevao, you fraud. You fraud, man. Oh my god, bro. I'm just being shagged differently here.
Let me see what the chat's saying.
Strikers are all rubbish, man.
Someone said Estev down, Semenyo to Sarf. No way. Okay, Ollie just said Strand Lawson. So it's not the worst.
By
job.
the man who's stranded in an island with doing F4.
Strandy
Why am I gonna get
boy.
stranded with Strand Lawson, bro?
He's
hell
trash,
no.
bro. Bro, honestly,
Come
it
on,
should
bro.
be. We should go for a Wolves
How
punt.
was
We're trying to
Strand-
game,
how-
man.
Listen,
was
my decision is
Strand Lawson,
Timber,
bro?
but I don't know what strikers to go for. If I would have chose Thiago because all the other you guys cock blocked me off JP, and unless you guys want to go Brock Lesnar, I don't want to go Brock Lesnar. So it's Timber for me, striker Thiago. That's the only ones that make sense. I know the entry point is not there, but it's a long-term move. Bada bing, bada boom. That's the only way I see get
Kayman's
Timber.
decision. I don't care. Whatever I say gets vetoed behind my back. So you guys do what you want to do.
Nah, okay. I'll let Stark.
Come
Stark,
on.
you decide.
That's not. Come on.
You decide, Stark.
Cry baby cheese now, Stark. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
he's playing the victim card,
Come
Kayman.
on, bro.
Can you hurry up? Can you hurry up and make your decision?
I've already
please?
said it, bro. I just don't see any other strikers to buy except Thiago and fucking Timber. Done, bro. Done.
Okay,
Long-term
so
move,
Thiago
done.
then.
Thiago and Timber.
Yo,
Bada bing, bada boom.
you're
Yes.
a condom K, bro.
Oh, whatever. Okay, whatever, mate.
Buying
That's my
more
decision.
EO.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy
Whatever,
guy.
lad.
Okay. Are you
It's
happy
not
with these moves,
this fun
Kayman?
anyways.
You happy?
Yes, I'm happy with these moves. Done. Yes.
Okay. So who are we starting? Timby over you.
You can bet. You can. I don't know. Yeah, Thiago. You can play, or you can start Anderson. Up to you.
Gabriel
Just
captain.
whatever you guys.
Rice vice, right?
What about TC? What about TC?
Oof. Oh, TC.
Yeah, I'm on Gab TC still, personally, if you ask me.
I think all 3 of us are on it, right? We should go for it.
Yeah.
But it has to be a conjoined
yeah.
decision. Stark, you with us, or?
Yeah, call me boring all you want, Oli, bro. At least I didn't buy fucking Estevao. We don't even fucking play. Like,
Do what you want to do, bro.
Oh,
ask
nah,
me,
this
bro.
guy's playing the victim card, Kayman,
Come
bro.
on, Stark, bro. Come on,
You're gonna veto what I say. What I say
I
means
got
nothing.
0
Just go.
vetoes,
Do what you
bro.
want to do.
I
Do
got
what you
got no
wanna do,
vetoes
bro.
left, bro. Stark, he already said
what-
he just veto, bro. Come on,
Do
bro.
what you want to do, bro. Come on, pick.
Come on, Starky boy.
Stark,
Come on
man.
now.
Stark, you say the yes or no on TC. Come on.
No.
leave it then.
Oh, okay.
London, because he got shagged last week. I'm not even gonna veto anything like that. I'm gonna support him because we shagged him last week.
I
But
want a
Stark, my gut
TC.
feeling is on Gabriel. I'm telling you right now, my gut feelings are good to Gabriel, bro.
Okay, I want to triple captain Timber.
Oh.
He's trying to waste vetoes again. See, this is what we have to put up with. This is what we have to put up this kind of guy, bro.
What is this
Veto
shit,
it,
bro?
then.
Like, I
Come
don't
on,
get
come
it,
on.
bro.
Bro,
Why
the
are you
fucking
avoiding-
viewers are falling asleep. You just brought in Thiago before Arsenal, selling Ekitike before his fixture run. Like, what? They're gonna fall asleep.
How else did you want me to get Timber?
They need some spice.
Why don't you go
I'm
for
gonna
Mane,
TC
Kayman?
Timber.
Live a little for once.
Bro,
he is a
no, bro.
template manager. You're right, Benjy.
He
You're right.
is.
No, bro,
All he
I am
does, he
not
buys
doing
EO
this.
and he sells EO.
Oh
If you're a
my God,
differential,
bro.
you have to have minimum
Oh
20%
my
EO to
God,
get into
bro,
Kayman's
this is
team.
bad. Like, oh,
Minimum
look at this, bro.
20%,
I'm getting
bro.
labeled now. I'm
Yeah,
getting
TC
labeled
Timber.
now, bro.
TC Timber, please.
Nah, he's just guys. It can't be serious, bro.
You'll thank me later. Trust me. Watch. Timber
Kayman,
20
bro.
points. across-
Cayman, you gotta use it, bro.
Do you know why I want to
No,
do
I'm
it?
not gonna. Well,
You know I want to do
he's
it
already
because
used.
Benjy doesn't own Timber, so let's dunk all those points on Benji's head top. Come on.
No, but my gut is on Gabriel though, bro. I just can't go against my gut feeling, bro. I'm just gonna be like, I just don't know, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
TC Timber. Bro, you're doing it for your own team. Like, is that not enough? Just TC Timber in
Alright,
this
can you?
team.
Nah, bro, come on.
Alright.
We want this team to rise. Look, he's just trying to waste vetoes. That's all he's doing. I can't take this guy
Uh,
serious, bro.
If you're not gonna veto it, then put the armband on Timber and then TC him, please, mate. Because we're getting bored here, mate.
Well,
But
actually,
Benji already lost his veto.
Timber caps one decision, bro. TC's a different decision altogether. So, if you want to cap him,
Oh my god! Look how smart he is, bro. Look how smart this guy is, bro.
it's one decision, right? So,
Fine, just be done with it.
Um,
Do whatever you want.
nah, he's playing the victim card again, bro. This guy, he's trying to play a psychological game with us, bro. Fuck this guy. Bun this guy off, bro.
Bro, I'm so
Nah,
confused. This is wait. Stock, you got a decision left, right? You need to make a decision because this guy vetoed you. I can take a cap. Now you're saying your decision is Timber, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Use it, Kayman. Use it.
I was waiting, bro. I'm waiting for a generational like veto, bro. I can't waste it, bro. Like I need a blockbuster.
I'm
Yeah,
changing.
you
I'm
only
changing
have
my
one
decision.
left, bro.
I'm changing my decision. Captain Thiago, please.
No.
Yeah,
Are
that's
you-
not a serious decision, bro. That's not
It's a serious
bro.
decision.
Come on,
I'm-
then you're
I'm-
sabotaging, bro.
I'm Anakin. That's right.
Sabotaging.
I am Anakin Stark
Nah, bro.
Walker. You've created an enemy, and
Nah,
Captain
bro,
Thiago, please. That's my
serious.
decision.
Okay,
That's
how
my
about
decision.
Benji?
That's my
You know
decision.
what we're doing, Benji? We have a decision. We have a group decision is to bench. To set up the bench. We're starting Anderson, Benji. We're benching Thiago.
Yes,
There you go, done.
code.
Hey,
Let's
let's
stand
go.
us,
Let's
stand
go.
us.
You wanna
Stand us,
play
Defcon,
like
Defcon.
this? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's TC Anderson.
You can't get him,
TC
bro.
No, Captain and Elliot Anderson. Please.
We're not captaining Elliot Anderson, bro. This is no.
You
we're not
can't be
doing-
serious,
Yeah.
bro.
You can't
Oh,
be
you wanna
serious, bro.
you wanna
Nah,
start
bro.
him for
Stop,
the
don't
DEFCON,
do
so
this,
let's
bro.
captain him. What do you mean?
No,
Don't
listen,
do this. Come on, let's
listen.
captain him
You
then.
said Timber. You said Timber.
You
We'll
said
stick with
Timber,
cap.
bro.
Let's
You
go.
said Timber. You
That's
can't
it. You said
change
Timber.
it
changing
It's
my
now.
locked
mind.
in, bro.
No, it's
You
not
said
locked
Timber.
in.
Locked in, bro. You
It's
said
not locked
Timber
in.
done.
Nah, you
Not
can't
locked in.
change it
Timber.
now, bro.
Okay. This
Timber.
is my decision. 100%. Captain Petrovic, please.
Yeah, this guy's not serious.
I am. Captain Petrovic, please. Come
Boy,
on.
Kayman, bro, just use it, man.
Use your
I'm not
veto,
gonna
big
use my
man.
veto, bro. This is not serious.
Hey,
This
the
is
Captain
not a serious
Petrovic.
discussion,
I'm being
bro.
serious.
This is
I'm being
actually a
serious.
joke,
Captain him.
bro.
Captain Petrovic.
Nah,
Thank
bro.
you very much.
We're not gonna captain a
Look, put the
goalkeeper
arm-
when there's a double
Here
game
we
week,
are,
bro.
because
Come on,
that's
we're
my
not being
decision.
serious, bro.
That's my decision. So captain him,
Wait,
please. Thank you.
Kayman, we should bench him, bro.
Go on. Bench him.
Nah,
He's gonna captain Dubravka, bro.
Alright,
That's the
fine,
problem.
bro.
He's gonna-
Fine. You win, bro. You win. You want to destroy it?
Yeah.
You want to see the world
Yeah, I
burn?
Come
do.
on, but this is not
Yeah, I
fun,
do.
though, bro.
Yeah, I
How is
do.
this okay, bro?
Yeah, I do.
Come on,
I
bro.
do. I do. Use your veto then.
Nah, bro. This is silly, bro. This is actually silly, bro. It's actually silly.
I'm so disappointed,
bro.
bro.
This is silly, bro.
He's playing vibes now. He's full-time Sun Dream
Yeah.
team. FPL, he just fucks around captains Petrovic and Elliot Anderson.
Where is the integrity, though? We're supposed to have integrity when we're building a team. Like this is not integrity at all. We're just doing whatever.
So
Do
disappointed.
you know what I mean? Like,
You should be using your veto, mate. Integrity should
nah,
make
mate. You
mixing.
should be using it. You should be making a smart decision by not captaining a goalkeeper when there's a double
think-
game week. That's it.
Guys,
think-
if
I
you're
think
if you're watching this live or you're watching it back, please criticize Stock. Go in and rip into him. He's not being serious, bro. He's
Last
taking
week-
our
last
he's
week you
taking our
captained
team
Ekitike
down. He's taking our
when
team to
Palmer
the
had a
graves.
20-point
He's taking
hole
it to the depths because he
because
wants to
of-
use it as a psychological,
No, but last
sociological
week he got- I
experiment.
heard-
Take
listen,
him down
last
in the
week-
comments now.
Hey, listen. Last week I hurt his ego because I said Captain Ekitike is a skill issue, and then I was right. He blanked, and I said Captain Cole Palmer. We actually getting 20 points. Now his ego even twice as hard. Now he's got doubling down, tripling down, and captaining a goalkeeper. He's
Yep.
basically saying, "I want to sabotage all of you guys. Like
So
I'm going
I
down. I'm going down with the ship. I'm taking all of you down with me." That's what he's doing.
I just think Benji knows this is a fixture I like to target. Hill Dickinson away.
Oh, you're
Look at
gonna
my
be
God, bro,
joking
this is
me,
ridiculous,
man.
Bro, I'm
He's
just
not
targeting
doing
my
this
favorite.
gimmick, bro.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. Come
Oh.
on. We have
just-
to captain a double game week, bro. Come on, bro.
Well,
Captain
I
ended
said TC Timber, and you know you guys are.
Okay,
pulling
let's
No,
up
we
go.
were gonna
TC
use-
Timber, then let's go.
If you want to captain
you
Timber,
can't.
you can, but it's two
No,
decisions.
I
You can't
don't-
TC.
No, I want a TC Timber or Captain
He said that's his
Petrovic.
decision. TC's his decision, Benji. Let's go. Let's go do it.
Okay.
Just do TC Timber, bro. Fuck
We
it.
will. We will do that now.
Yeah, just do that, bro. Because
I'm happy with
and
Petrovic.
fucking.
I'm happy with Petrovic,
Bro,
bro. I'll
we're
be honest.
giving you a decision, bro. You whatever you go, you root
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Stop, bro. This guy. What is wrong with this guy, bro? This
Quite
guy.
happy with Petrovic captain. Hill Dickinson
No,
away.
bro.
Can
Yeah,
get save
activate
points.
your Timber, bro. Like, give this guy what he wishes for, bro. Give it to him, bro.
Okay, fine.
Benjy, bro. TC Timber, bro.
Okay, I better not. And he better not be playing the victim card. I don't want to hear it, bro.
He's not playing the victim grab. That's his decision. Done. Unless I veto it, then that's done. That's his decision, bro.
There
Come
you
on.
go. Happy now, Stock?
Done.
Nah, man, it looks too good. I want the team to look bad.
All right, that's it. We're gonna take questions and we're out of here. We're out of here. No more Stock playing around with us. Benjy, stop being annoying. Okay, we'll take questions now, guys. Kayman, I think there was a few earlier, right?
Yeah, there was questions about whether to TC Gabriel. I think we already answered that.
So I see one from KB.
yeah.
I need to recover. Would you -4 to get Palmer?
Depends who you're selling, and I mean, actually, if you're captaining in 27, and depending on who you're selling, potentially, but
Okay.
yeah,
Stock?
it seems a bit harsh though. I'm not sure, but yeah,
No, I wouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't -4 for him. If you can get him for free, then I would get him. Not for -4.
If you're having
Yeah.
to -4 Palmer in at this point, you're so behind because you're gonna
Yeah.
have to sell him in 28. So if you get
It
any
seems,
fires, you're absolutely cooked. So I just wouldn't do it. I would just at this point
Yeah.
accept that you got it wrong. You should have
Yep.
got him last week, and just ignore
Yep.
him, and then plan for the other swings for other fixtures
100%.
like Liverpool.
Joe O'Reilly says, "What's the plan with Bowen Kayman?"
Play him versus United. Normally he does show up versus United. I know we're in a very good form right now, although there's a small chance of us getting anything versus although there's a small chance of him doing much versus United, I still think he's a talismanic asset. He could do well. So I would keep him for this fixture and then sell to Thiago next week.
Okay, cool. For me, yeah, Bowen, yeah, he has 2 weeks left and then he's gone. I'll keep him on pens at home. Now, what I would say is Nuno Santos came out today and said they have a number of injuries, but he wouldn't reveal who it was. Now, Bowen came off. There's a few West Ham fans. Could be Bowen. I don't know. If you want to sell him this week, that's fine. I just don't like any of the striker replacements. JP2 short term. Thiago bad entrance. Mane's blanking in 31. Krupi midweek fixture, uncertain minutes. Evan Nilsson, he's a blank machine, so there's not really many good options. I'll just wait for Thiago next week, personally. Let me see if we got any here. Any others? Yeah, TC Gabriel we already discussed. To TC or not, I think Mac, all of us are TCing. All of us are TCing. Chalobah to Munoz, Stock?
No. Why are you selling him before Leeds and Burnley? Well, yeah,
no.
100%. I'd agree.
What are we doing?
He's been a DEFCON machine. Has there been a game he hasn't hit it under Rosinho? I don't think there has been.
Yeah, Chalobah has been very good as a
Ooh.
pick.
Meerkat has a good question. Free hit to get Palmer, Saw, and Munoz, etc.
No.
No.
No. Hell no.
The chip has so much power in terms of navigating future double game weeks because it's an unknown right now. So I just feel like
I'll rather take a hit to get one of them.
Yeah.
And just take on one of them. I think I think that I don't think they can hurt your rank though. Neither Palmer or Saar can hurt your rank where you're that desperate, that you're afraid. I think it's more of a priority for you to get the triple Arsenal locked in, the doublers first, and then making sure that you have a solid squad to be able to compete with the likes of Palmer. But even then, Palmer is not a threat for you. I don't think yet.
It's not about threat,
maybe
but I guess
27.
it's opportunity is what people are looking at. I personally wouldn't free hit to get all of those guys in, but I understand the appeal. The fixtures, like on screen, are very good this week. You've got Palace at home to Burnley, City, nice home fixture, Forest, good home fixture, United, great fixture, Chelsea, great fixture. I'll also have a double, so it is quite appealing. I can understand, but personally, I think you would already have some coverage of those teams. Let me see. There's two more. Animation says Munoz and Raya in for Verbruggen and Timber. I wouldn't do that, mate. I wouldn't be selling Timber personally.
Yeah, that's just sideways move.
Yeah, I would not be doing that.
Don't recommend sideways move, guys. We don't do sideways move.
I think if you have only 2 Arsenal, the third Arsenal is a priority over Munoz or Timber and any of those guys. Palmer and DCL to Sabazai and Ekatiki in 28. No. No. Cool. I think that's it, guys. Anything else?
Let's call it a day, bro.
Let's
Sweet.
go there.
Thank you guys for
Alright.
watching. We'll be back. We won't have a pod this week or this weekend. It'll be next week. For Game Week 27, there is a little bit of a long break, FA Cup, and that pod will probably be a little bit more of a chip strategy one. So we'll speak to you in the next one.